Hello students, my name is Amanda Bryson. I'm the ESOL coordinator for your Level 1 program. Welcome to Literacy and Linguistics. This is a module that is near and dear to my heart. People say about linguistics that you either hate it or you love it, and I find that some students actually will fall in love with linguistics even though they're dreading it, or they might hate it by the end of the module. We don't know. It's unpredictable what your response will be to this module, but it's a lot of fun. You learn a lot, and I want to introduce you to your lead instructor. This is Vivian Polo. You'll see her at our Saturday sessions. She is a master reading teacher. She works in the greater Charlottesville area, and with a very, very high ESOL population, and being bilingual herself, she certainly understands second language acquisition and bilingualism. So she's going to talk a little bit about this module and how you can be successful and what to expect.
Thank you. So in literacy and linguistics, we will be studying how one acquires a language, and beyond that, how one acquires a language and becomes literate in that language. So it's not enough to simply learn the names of things, but how to spell them, how to write them, how to all of that. What's so wonderful about this new combination of literacy and linguistics together is that you will be doing both the research, be reading and learning about the research and the theory behind linguistics and literacy, and applying it to your actual work and your classwork. So one of the best ways to be successful in our class is to understand that it is a sequential sequence of lessons, so that you need to do this lesson and then get feedback from your instructor, which is me, and also get feedback from your peers in your peer responses, and then that will build on it. One lesson builds on the next, on the next, on the next. It's really important that you don't get bogged down in what you don't understand in that moment, because you'll be amazed at what you know at the end of 8 weeks, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, and this sequential model fits really well with the field of linguistics, because the great thing about the scientific study of language is that we break language down into its smallest component first and talk about the tiniest unit of language, and then we build. So what you understand about phonemes will feed into what you learn about morphemes, will feed into what you learn about syntax, and so on. So if you hate phonemes and you just can't wait to get done with that, never fear, you might really enjoy the next piece. And with every week, we've tried to make sure that there is definite application to the classroom. So you're not just talking about scientific abstract theory, but then taking it and applying it. Everything is targeted, specific, important, and applicable to the classroom. And when you have your field placement or you start working with students, you will see these theories and these scientific things come alive. That's really when I hear from students and they say, oh, I'm so glad because I saw what was happening with this student linguistically, and I was able to steer him or her in the right direction and deliver instruction based on what I know about the field of linguistics. So,
absolutely. And now there is an assignment that we want to let you know about. You have a glossary that you will be working on over time. It's really important that you focus and that you put work into that every week, because there'll be check-in points, as you see on your assignment module, your assignments. There's also a point where you resubmit the glossary in teaching reading the next module over. So it's really important that you work on your glossary along the way. Don't let it just go, oh my gosh, I have this assignment. Since it's not due every week, lots of students tend to forget that it exists, and then suddenly it's a big project. If you work on it slowly but surely, it is actually, you'll be amazed at what you're going to be able to create.
And it's really a tool to help you, because learning about these fields, there's so much vocabulary, there is so much technical and specific terminology. A personal glossary is designed to help you catalog that all, so you don't feel like you have to have it all in your head. If you have it on paper, you know that you know what that word means and that you have it somewhere, and you're not stressed out trying to figure out, how am I going to remember that? How am I going to retain it? Add it to your glossary. Every time you hear a new term, you know it's important. We want to see terms not just from linguistics and literacy module, but from all your modules. This is a tool for your learning. You should be using this as a student to your advantage. So we want to see terminology from foundations, we want to see terminology from CNI, we want to see terminology from everywhere.
From everywhere. Even if you've taken Gen Ed and you have some, oh, I remember this and this and this, everything, just put it in there. You'd be amazed at what you're going to be able to create. So we're going to learn some literacy and linguistics.
Yay!
Yay.
I should hear cheering. Bye for
Bye.
now.